Today's box is called Globe In. It's $10 a month and contains one fair trade artisan pick of the month from communities who could use our support. There are other more expensive monthly boxes from this same company if you're interested, but today we're just going to open their basic Globe In Club box.
Hello everybody and welcome back to our show. This episode's going to be kind of weird because we've technically already opened these boxes before.
Not these specific ones.
Not these specific ones, but we have done an episode about Globe In before, but I had the information super wrong.
$40 fucking a month.
It is.
We opened 2 boxes. She told me they were $40 each. And one of the boxes just had a fucking bag of salt in it.
Looking at this, I'm creating salt within me because it was $40.
Right.
That's it. And I was like, this is a ripoff. This is the worst box. They've just given me a bag of fucking salt that like they just scooped up out the ocean and mailed it to me for $40.
Yeah, he fucking picked it up. He just picked it up. Look at this. He just picked up the salt.
It turns out there are actually 2 tiers of like monthly clubs that you can subscribe to with Globe In. The first one is $10 and they send you one thing, and then the other one is like the artisanal club, which sends you a ton of stuff, and that's the $40 one. So we wanted to refilm it and really give it its proper shot because it is really cool. Like the money that you spend on this stuff does go to people who need it. They tell you about exactly who made the thing. So let's open one of these up. Honey! I was so proud of you because he was cutting this way and then he adjusted it.
It wasn't working. All right. This is the boutique in Malaysia provides women life skills. I'm going to just show you the picture there. It's a little photo of them. Provides women life skills and sewing training that gives them an opportunity to support their families while stepping outside of their comfort zones and into a position to thrive. Like all boutique artisans, Zana, pictured in the red-headed scarf, so that's the one sitting down.
Okay.
She's a girl. A single mother lives in a high-rise, low-income housing in rural Malaysia and has many children, several in her case. On top of her day job, Zana sews with batik after hours to make all the ends meet and to give her children the chance to go beyond their circumstances. Globe In's order for your luxurious new jewelry roll provided 3 months of work for 14 artisans, such as Zana.
Whoa, okay.
The fabric of your jewelry roll was hand-dyed throughout the ancient process of batik with toxic-free dye and the mangosteen fruit. Let its smartly designed compartments take the hassle out of traveling with your jewelry.
Awesome. I'm excited. Let's see it.
Okay, so this is for you.
Good job, ladies.
Yeah, this is for you.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, I see. Okay.
It's like, you know when you want to contain a bunch of knives to torture someone, you like roll them up in like a leather. It's like that, but for jewelry.
Right. Yeah, totally right. Totally.
You get what I'm saying, right, Steve? Steve, don't shake your head. It happens all the time in the movies. They're like going to torture someone, they're just like, roll out the knives.
They've got like little holes. So if I wanted to put like earrings, actually I think I have earrings in right now. I could do like this, and then my earrings would be in there, right? That's what I would do.
Earrings.
Earrings, and then it's got a little zipper compartment. And it says Batik Boutique on it.
Yeah.
And it's really pretty.
It was hand dyed using fruit.
Yeah, handmade, hand-dyed, etc. by lovely ladies in Malaysia.
Zara, actually. Her name's Zara.
By just Zara.
Her name's Zana.
By just Zara.
Her name is Zana. Thank you, Zana.
With each purchase, you're contributing to sustainable economic opportunities for artisans
It's
in
called
Malaysia.
a jewelry roll.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's cute. I like
that
it.
is worth $10.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
we supported 14 artisans for 3 months. 14 ladies for 3 months with $10.
Because it says it's designed exclusively for Globe In. So they must order like a certain number of these, and then
because
that provides
hey,
a
we
bunch
got
of people with
10,000
work.
subscribers, make us 10,000 jewelry rolls, and then they
Right.
just went, bang it out.
You got it.
Remove the knives, put earring holders in, wrap them up, ship them out to Americans who are like, this is wonderful.
This is so pretty and beautiful. I love
All right,
it.
next one. Thank you, Zana. push it to yourself. Push it to cut it towards yourself.
Oh,
Like that.
okay. So like this?
Yeah.
I should be
Yeah.
maybe like this.
Yes.
You're a scoundrel, sir.
Alrighty.
That's cool.
Salad grabbers, the village experience of India.
Oh shit.
Women around the world struggle for work-life balance, a sustainable way of both caring for their families and providing for them. This was the struggle for Jayanti, pictured right with her daughter. Oh,
It's Jayanti.
Jayanti. To care for her 3 children and find work, and it had to be work she could do from home, something that flowed with the rhythm of motherhood. The Village Experience, the cooperative responsible for carving your salad grabbers, answered Jayanti's call. A seasoned woodworker, today Jayanti carves soft neem wood in the space of her home and presence of her young ones. The newest addition to your salad kit represents recognition of the importance of women's participation in the workplace while maintaining the importance of their place in the home. Each role, after all, has something to offer. Offer these beautiful hands to your table and gather some salad in style. Suggested use is to toss and serve. Oh, they're big. Look at that. Oh, they smell good.
Oh, so you can't put them in the dishwasher.
Can't put them in the
They
dishwasher.
get ruined.
But they're so pretty. Hand carved by Jayanti.
Dude, she's good at carving.
Right? Look,
That's
those
on
look
point.
nice. Hey. Hey. Ooh. Yeah. I'm gonna toss your salad, girl.
Oh no.
Got him.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Each one of these was $10 on its own. And they do have the bigger one that you can get for $40 a month that just gives you a bunch of this kind of stuff. But the $10 club gets you one thing per month. And yeah, obviously, as you can see, it could be like pretty much anything. They just kind of go to countries and communities that could use our support and give us an opportunity to get cool handmade stuff.
So it's like if you want cool stuff that's from across the world, that's handmade, but you also want to do like a good deed,
yeah.
like your good deed for the month. I'm not implying that some of you are so bad that you only do one good deed a month. Maybe.
God, I've just murdered people every day this month.
You got a good
but
cool
I would
thing,
really
and then
love
like
to just help
you
somebody.
help like you feed people for like 3 months and shit.
Yeah, it's awesome. Also, for any of you, if you're wondering whether or not we still have the salt, oh, don't worry, we do. It's right here.
Why do you still have that?
It's right here, girls. Philippine salt.
The box is really nice.
The box is great.
Okay, there we go. It was handmade to deliver the salt. Almost insulting to the person that made the box.
Insulting. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time that I ruin Sam's life.
Which is tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
What's it taste like? Did we taste it before? Do you remember? It's just salt. Oh.
Oh my god.
Are we
That's
still
like
filming?
a meme. I hope so.
That is so much more powerful than regular salt. Yes. Oh, that's some jacked up salt. Have you tried that shit?
No.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, that's some salt. Whew.